Yo, what's up, everybody, man? We are back with another video, man. I'm currently doing some trading for myself, man. We've already started the trading day. It is Tuesday, April 21st. Right now, I am currently trading as you speak right now. I'm in a sell for Nas, man. Let's talk about the trading of the day so far. Last 24 hours, $3,500, right? So we're really trying to flip this small account of $5,700, right? Started this account with about $2,000. I'm in a sell for Nas. I just called it out to the Discord, right? So now we're just really just letting it play. Pretty simple process, right? Everything is risk to reward. As you can see, price is obviously in an uptrend, right? Nas is trending right now, right? But there's a really good opportunity as far as what price is doing right here, right? I like what price is doing as far as this candle. That's telling me that this is a great place for some form of a rejection, right? Now, I don't know if it's going to come, but I know that this, if I was to take this trade, and let's say it was to go through, which I'm already in the trade, this could be a true risk to reward 1 to 3. I'm actually going to draw that up real quick. Entry price right there. Got my stops over this point. Basically, I'm hoping that this is the reversal downhill for the sell. Now, this is exactly the setup I'm looking for. This is like it says 1 to 5, but really this is like a 1 to 4 ratio. I think price can go to 50-50. But if this goes through, this could be a big trade, right? So everything is lined up with the analysis aspect, man. At this point, we've already just set the trade and forgot. Again, right now we are down $157. I'm actually looking to scale in entry. So, if I start getting a push down to the downside, I'll actually get in. As you can see, we are a live account with Genesis Markets, right? So we just gonna let this play out. Once I start getting the declaration I'm looking for, I'll probably add another entry or stuff like that. But right now we just gotta keep it light. We're already in profit for the day. My goal for the day is I want to walk away with $1,000 minimum. Right, I'm already up 3,500, so I want to press the lever, but I want to walk away with $1,000 minimum, man. So we just letting this thing play out, man. See how it goes, right? Really just staying focused, staying locked in on the game. But what an amazing week, right, man? It's a fresh start to the week, man. What I love every single day is just coming to a fresh chart. I get to see what I'm messing up on, right? Last week, right, it was a very learning experience. I actually took a loss, right? Now, my overall trading was pretty good, right? But as far as a signals perspective calling for my group, man, that was probably the worst performance I've had in a while. I think we went to break even as far as, no, we actually lost more trades than we actually called, right? So I think it was the final stats was 6 trades won, 7 trades lost. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, that's the biggest amount of losses I've took up to date. But you know what I'm saying? We live to fight another day, man. The beauty about it, right, as a day trader. But yeah, we are chilling in the apartment, man. This is what it looks like. This is what the setup looks like. Again, as a day trader. So we're just gonna let this trade play out it is, man. But a couple things I want to talk about, man. Everything with trading is just mindset, right? One thing that has gotten me to the level that I'm at, man, where now I see things clearly and I have peace with my decisions is just the mindset. How do you handle yourself with your losses, right? Guys, I want you to understand this. Failure is a complete part of the game, right? And that's something that I've learned in my 7 years of trading. But in order to get yourself to the next level, you have to be okay with accepting losses, right? There's only 2 outcomes that can come in your trading. It's either you're winning or you're losing. So you need to understand that, hey, if you are to lose, in what position are you putting yourself in? The mindset that comes with that. The psychology aspect is way more important than the actual trading itself. Guys, look at this analysis, right? You know what I'm saying? I promise you, there's thousands of people right now that has the same exact analysis as me, right? Or maybe the analysis is different. Everybody can have the same analysis, but what's going to separate you as a day trader is how you handle your losses, How do you deal with yourself in drawdown? What you tell yourself mentally, right? The power of the tongue is real. You have to always to speak positivity, vibrations into the air. I like to say those things. Hey, I'm a profitable trader. It may sound corny, I know. Yeah, I guarantee you it sounds corny. But this stuff works, right? And I declare for myself, I want to speak life over everything that I do, right? So if you're trading, if you find yourself struggling in your trading career, man, first thing, change the words that you are speaking to yourself. One. Two, right? Journal and write down every trade that you're doing, right? And the reasons for you to get into the trade. Every trade I get into, I can live with the decision on why the outcome happened where it happened. Because I have an exact reason to get into the trade. That way I can go back and I can look to see, okay, every time I do get into these type of trades, I'm point A, I'm losing. I'm point B, right? My analysis is typically off. C, maybe I'm overthinking, right? I want to make it to where what setups do I get into? Am I never overthinking myself and never doubting? What setups give me the most peace, right? Because that's what it matters at, right? I want to make sure whenever I am trading, the setup that I look for, I can literally put my phone away and the result happens. It's either I'm going to win or I'm going to lose. I don't have to fuck the screen all day. I don't got to do that. I can really just be confident in what I'm doing, right? That is inner peace, man. And in your trading, that's what's going to help you, man. That's what's helped me. And literally, it doesn't matter if you're winning or you're losing. Just sticking to that same plan, man, that same routine, and not be so pressed about the outcome, right? Back then, I used to trade. I'd look at the screen all day. One bad move, I did not know what to do. I'd be so discombobulated. I lose some money. I'll be sleeping, just crying my ears out because I'm like, man, you're right, because I didn't fully accept the game. I fully didn't accept the fact of what the risk can do, right? And I had to learn down how to slow down by what? I had to slow down by risking money that I couldn't afford to lose and stop putting myself in situations where I'm basically giving and making it gambling, right? I don't want to be gambling my trade. I want to structured discipline to where I can come in every day, I can see the same setup, and hey, I'm at peace with what happens, right? More times I'm going to win than more times I'm going to lose. That peace, man, you cannot beat that, man. And that's why it's so important to speak positivity in your life. Believe that you can do this, right? Never giving up on the skill set. Practicing daily, applying yourself. It's a mental game more than it will ever be a technical game. And anyone that tells you different, they're just leading you into the wrong direction. I know this personally, man. I lost my life savings chasing this skill set. How did I grow? How did I develop? It started with baby steps. It started with working with, small accounts, building myself, right? Okay, man, I only got $50, $20, $30 to put in my trading account. How can I use that? And it's not about the wins. It's not about the money. It's how can I leverage what I currently have and make the most of it, right? And then eventually there's going to be opportunities, or definitely maybe you get your taxes, or maybe someone invests into your trading, or maybe there's always going to be a lump sum of money that's always going to come. And you want to build that discipline and that structure behind that so when that time does come, you're ready for it, right? I look up and I'm like, man, dude, I've gotten to the point where I've traded six-figure accounts, right? Six-figure accounts I've traded. That's a beauty and that's a blessing, right? Because now I'm able to, it's not even about the money. It's the mindset on how I'm able to manage that without going insane, right? I used to ask myself, how am I ever going to get to a point where I can manage that amount of capital? But it all started with baby steps, applying yourself daily. This is things that you could do for yourself too, right? I'm not anything crazy. I just show up every single day, right? So right now we currently in Nas. We are currently in Nas. It hasn't got too much movement. I'm still down on the trade. I'm actually going to update this a little bit. Still down on the trade, which is okay. Move this down because that we're approaching break even. We're just going to let this rock, man. We're going to let this rock. Peace, 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 man. You cannot beat peace. We're still in the trade. We're going to just let this one play out, man. Again, I'm hoping this thing just tanks. tanks. Let's see what we are up now. Okay, so we're gonna push down to the downside. Now we up $200. Once we get a little more declaration, I'm gonna wait for it to push up one more time. And then if it starts working its way down again, then I'll start adding majority of the entries that I'm looking for, man. Like I said, the key in for me is scaling them properly, right? I want to make sure price is fully declared before I start adding that bag in there. But we're up $250 right now as we speak, man. Call this out to the Discord, so we're just waiting and seeing. Our first take profit level is going to be at 670 for the group. Let's see. We still also got these 500 to 5K challenges underway. You know, in the Telegram chat, man, I'm gonna drop some details for y'all guys in the comment section for people that want to participate in that, man. I'm calling every trade for my group. All you got to do is copy the play, man. Let's see what the Discord talking about. We are in profit. We're in profit, man. We're in profit. And our TP is about to smack. We're up $500. Okay, cool. So TP just smacked. TP1 just smacked. That's not where I'm adding my bag in. I'm going to wait for the one more push up. If I start getting the declaration, then I'll add, right? I'm not going to just add because I see something right now. I'm already up $500. Key is I want to minimize my risk. So we're in the chat. See, I tell the group, sell Nas, right? Now I'm about to update them. TP1 smacked. Easy money, man. Bow. TP1 smacked for the gang. We are still in this trade. And this would be amazing, you know? Maybe finish out the day with, you know, I'd say $1,300 and then now we're looking at $3,500, $4,000 in the day. We just just submitted a withdrawal with Genesis. I like to pay myself daily, guys. Just submitted a withdrawal today for $2,800. Right, that's today, as you can see. Not a fake one. But look, man, we're getting this push down for Nas. We're getting the push down for Nas, man. We're bleeding. Cool. Up $600. Let's see. I'm waiting to add the bag, man. Like this message. If you are blue. Let's see if we got a couple feedback, man. Let's see if we got some people trading. Yeah, so let's take a look at the higher time frames on this, man. We're just doing the right thing. Like I said, I think what's gonna happen is gonna push up one more time. Then when it starts working its way down, that's when I'm gonna start adding. I also trade a little bit of options. I think I even put, look, withdrawal just approved. Withdrawal just approved with Genesis, man. That's why I love Genesis. I literally submitted this withdrawal like, what, 5 minutes ago. It's already approved. Hit the wallet. Let's see if it actually hit the wallet. Cool. I don't think it's hit the wallet yet. Let's see. Oh, nope, nah, that's not it. It's not hit the wall yet, but it should hit the wall here within the next 20, 30 minutes or so, man. You know what I'm saying, guys? This is just a calm day, man. Not doing too much. I'm in the options put, man, up $315, man. Listen, if I can go for this, man, if I can get, I would say, if I can get $1,000 for this, you know, maybe even if I can get like maybe $1,100, that'd be a win. That'd be cool, man, because then I can, you know, take this bread out, you know, reinvest that into Bitcoin. But yeah, man, guys, I'm just showing you on my day to day. It's not anything crazy. You know, look at the risk, guys. I'm only risking 1,000. Only risking $1,000, right? So just being consistent, man. It's not about anything else. Not trying to play no games. Just being consistent with myself and staying true to the craft, man. We're letting this thing play out. We're just letting it play out. I like taking advantage of options and Forex. Man, I just love doing both, right? Because it's like, man, if I'm catching the same move, selling on NASDAQ, why not take advantage of the same move with options? And now we are up $540. You see what I'm saying? Like, if I'm taking the same move with Forex, why not take the same move with options? So we're just letting this trade play out, man. Letting it play out. Getting the push down to the downside, man. I like this. I like this. Getting some good movement, man. I'm about to tell the group to move their stop loss to break even if they want risk free. Okay, this is one of those things. This is one of those things. We're actually gonna come back to this. Something like that. If I'm right on it. But listen, I'll show y'all literally the end game of how this trade plays out. But that's what it's like, man, being a day trader. Whew! What a day, what a day, what a day, man. What a day. What a day, what a day, what a day, man. This is what it's about, man. Consistency, consistency, consistency. We're going to let that trade rock, see what it does, right? But hey, man, you know, this is what it's about. We're going to come back here in the next couple minutes. Hopefully the trade does what it needs to do, right? We're not attached to the money. But if we're correct, man, it should be, you know, a $1,200, $1,500 a day we'll trade. And then we should have finish off the day about $4,000 to $5,000, which is amazing, man, because it's crazy. But just let that trade play out, man. We're going to come back to this. I'm going to show you, let y'all know how it went.